Get closer on the body touch. Closer. Sit down. Don't stop boxing. Don't run away from your own punches. You gotta say that feels good. Don't you want more of that? Get more of that.
Let's talk about balance. Here, you are much more balanced. Notice your back knee is bent. So when you deliver your right cross, you're able to pivot. Okay, watch. Keep your weight back a little more than you have been doing in the previous tutorial. That's what I'd like to see more of. Keeping your weight down and back. Keep your balance, because even if you miss or if you get hit, you won't get knocked down. All right, so continue working on your stance, your drive step, counter punching with your weight balanced, 60-40, 60% of your weight on your back foot, 40% on the front.
Go too far. See how I got up in you? That way I don't have to be off balance. You have to make yourself get closer, no matter what else is going on in your mind.
Here, let's talk about the high peekaboo. All right, so I throw 1, 2, 3, 4 punches that go right through your hands. You want to perfect the high peekaboo. Learn how to squeeze your guard high and tight, pinching the elbows in so you don't give up easy points. High peekaboo, high peekaboo. That's the only time actually that your hand should go above your eyebrow level, all right? In general, you should be in the low peekaboo when you're boxing so that your shoulders are engaged and you're ready to throw punches. When your hands go above your head, you want to squeeze your guard tight and squeeze into a little ball. Right there, you demonstrated excellent range. You see, you got inside the pocket to throw your combinations. You didn't reach at all for your body shots. You're stepping and you're dribbling your feet forward, drive stepping. Beautiful work right here. See how close you get? This is the type of insanity that I want in the ring. You can't be afraid of dying because you'll only be reborn, all right? Keeping your right hand on the trigger. Notice you throw the jab to the body there. There's not a lot on the jab to the body, but my theory is that it's mainly because your right hand, the right side of your body, is not being aggressively held tight. Let's look at that again. Look how loose your right shoulder is. All right. Your right hand should be right around your cheekbone and nose in the front of your face so that if a right cross opportunity opens up, you can throw it. All right, so I believe this is part of the problem with your jab, is that your right hand is not being held aggressively enough.
Up, into turn, nice, down, up. Elbow. slip very well. You forgot to move your feet when you slip, but you slipped well, and you didn't finish with your hook. So even if you miss with the cross, if you have the hook coming behind it, your hook, put your cross from there. Go along the hook back here. No, back here. Turn your shoulders. Pivot. Pivot more. Your feet. Pivot. Pivot that way. You're not pivoting. You think you are. You're just stopping the punch. Pivot your head through. Your hook is longer than your cross. That's another reason I say finish the combos with your left hook. Understand? So two punches give you a chance to land one. Right? Or if you have power with your jab is longer than your cross, then you always finish the counter with your left hand.
Watch what happens when you lunge with your right hand on this counter. See, I believe right here, you're not thinking about finishing with the hook. You're just thinking about the cross, and then because I said finish with the hook, it's an afterthought, but it's too late. All of your weight has been transferred to your front leg, and see how you're hopping off balance? Right, so if you think from the beginning and you train yourself to only throw the 2-3 as opposed to the 2, you're going to always be on balance. Watch the difference. Observe the difference in the way that I counterpunch. Okay, you're going to throw a jab, and I'm going to counter with 2-5. Notice my weight doesn't go forward at all. I keep all of my weight back whenever I am jabbing and grooving or looking to counter. I never, ever lunge at you. You want to do the same. Keep your weight back.
I missed the cross, I'd stop.
You keep boxing. When I miss my cross, I always jab out. Right? Or I throw a hook just to keep you from following up and throwing your cross. There's always something else you can do to keep your opponent from hitting you. Beautiful. Move it. Beautiful jab out. Good. Let's hold. Stay live.
There's not a lot to be said here because your boxing is a lot better. Let me just reiterate some of the notes from earlier. All right, continue to play beta games and work off your jab. Additionally, keep your right hand on the trigger. All right, keep your hands in low peekaboo. I notice you throw much better punches, and also your jab has better extension when your hands are in the low peekaboo and aggressive fighting posture. Don't worry about bringing your hands up above your eyebrows. The only time you do that is when you high peekaboo or high guard, okay? If somebody machine gun punches at you. That's the only time your hands shoot up above your eyes. And you really need to work on getting more compact when you do go into your high guard. See, your hands are high above your head there, and when you throw punches, the punches look more awkward. However, when your hands are lower and your shoulders are forward, you throw straighter, harder punches. That's what you want to continue to work on. Lastly, look at the difference in rotation between when I throw a punch and when you throw a punch.